Greetings. I am a dragon alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. I am once again playing Fallout 4, where I seem to have stumbled across a terminal that I did not read last time, so we're going to be reading that right now. Treasures Exhibit Speech. Draft 4. Friends, neighbors, and honored guests. We are gathered here today to commemorate the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Though ours may be a small community, it is rich in history, rich in culture, rich in memory. And for the sake of those memories, we commit these treasures to the earth, that future generations might look back and remember where we stood, and see how far they have come. Invocation, Pastor Warren, sealing ceremony, potluck dinner, South Lawn. Yeah, I don't think looking back's gonna be doing much. Yeah, $38 million for the Treasures Exhibit special funding. Ooh boy, that's a lot of security, amongst other things. And we may as well open up the safe while we're here. Deacon's still with me. Wandering around, collecting junk. And now we're gonna have to go downstairs and see what this is all about. Is it worth all this trouble? I really hope so. Oh, reload. Let's go in quiet if possible, loud if not. Now, I have built up the settlement in the area just a tiny little bit. I have not yet linked up the supply line, though, so it is a little limited. However, it works well enough for our purposes right now. Gotta look.
The profound lack of darkness here.
Yeah, it's not helping our sneaking, but at least we can see any ghouls that might come up. Nothing big so far. Janitor terminal, huh? Facility logs. Wow, that's a lot of logs. 731-77. Council finally approved renovations to the basement. Took them long enough. It'd be nice to get rid of those these leaky old pipes. Maybe replace the AC so it doesn't flake out every day it gets above 90. Sick of fixing the darn thing. 822. Wait, what? 822. Now it reads 920. That's weird. Got called up to fix a light in the break room. The whole staff was waiting. Turns out today's my 25th anniversary with the city. I'd almost forgotten. Had a cake for me and everything. Hard to believe I've spent all those years down here in the basement. Well, once the renovations are done, this old place should be a lot nicer. 912. Yeah, that earlier one must have been a typo. The mayor's out of her mind. All the renovation money's been diverted into her pet project, that ridiculous treasures thing. Just today, they ripped out my storage room and started laying in marble floors. Craziest thing I ever saw. What's she gonna keep in there? Gold bars? Would be nice. I played the Treasures of... what was it called? It was in New Vegas. Sierra something. Oh well. Yeah, got out with the gold bars. 928-77. I swear, this mess gets worse by the day. They keep badgering me to help with the projects, but I don't want none of it. It's hard enough to just keep the place running as it is. First cold day of fall, and the heating system completely shorts out. I got plenty of complaints, but at least the temps won't be, at least the temps weren't too bad. Give it another month or so, and they'll wish they spent more of that money on maintenance. 10-4-77. Last week, it was Protectrons. Today, they had me setting up some high-flattened laser security systems. Things touchy as all hell. Damn near killed me. I don't get it. They've taken over half the basement with this fool thing, but they still can't be bothered to shore up the ceiling or fix the damn plumbing. All that work won't matter much if the whole building collapses on top of it. I can't believe the council's going along with this. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? I come all this way and the treasure's buried even further that I can't even reach it. 10/18/77. Treasures had all of 3 visitors today. Surprised there were that many. Figured the security screenings would keep them all away. The mayor tried to put a good face on it for the council, but the city's wasted so much money on this boondoggle, I'd be amazed if we don't impeach a lot of them. For now, I'll just try to keep the pipes patched up and the tourists out of my office. 10/23/77. I heard it. It's bad outside. Real bad. Kinda puts everything in perspective, don't it? There won't be a ceremony tonight. Mayor's probably already dead. I'm gonna close up the treasures and try and get out of here. Still the damnedest thing I've ever seen, but maybe it'll mean something to someone someday. Well, it'll mean something to me once I get in there. Just keep an eye out, Deacon. Protectrons are in here, so we may have to do some heavy-duty fire here. What was that? Oh. Was that you, Deacon? That does not sound like you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Deacon?
Psst. You called? Absolutely. And my eagerness is totally unrelated to wanting a smoke break.
Yeah, this...
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. The security system is active. Please present your identification.
Now, a part of me already has the ID card reader. But another part? I really want those fiber optics. I really do. So let's do this way. Just be careful not to trip any of the wires. And I should get enough fiber optics to last me for a bit. How easy is it really to disable these sort of security systems? It cannot be this easy. Then again, my character's kind of specced out all in science and gun nut and everything else. So, I suppose it's not too far-fetched that he knows something about how to disable security systems like this. He was also in the army, so that also helps. Guess he could have been in one of those field engineers. Just gotta be systematic about this. You do this the wrong way, I'm gonna get lit up. Oh! Oh! Whoa. I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything. Something went horribly wrong. Ow, ow, ow. 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 No, seriously. Ow. That hurt. Whoa. How'd they tag me? How did they tag me like that? I was behind cover. Alright. Well, that was a giant disappointment.
Sure, I can help you out.
I didn't touch anything. I did not touch the lasers. Oops, I hit tab. Need to hit tab, not escape when I command. Okay, let's try this again, but without some sort of craziness where I get caught in the middle of the security system for not touching one of the wires. Apparently, if you select the turret, it goes off, which is kinda weird and rather unfair.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. The security system is active. Please present your identification.
Yeah, no need to do that. My identification is grabbing all of this fiber optic material, amongst other things. The crystal is also nice. The steel is probably going to be used rather immediately. Okay, this time, beware selecting the turret. You hit the turret, it goes off for some strange reason. But lesson was learned. And apparently, taking cover on the right side over there is not enough to protect me. For some reason, part of me was exposed. Just enough that one of the turrets managed to clip me. Yeah, well, it's not too bad. At least the save was rather close. I still call shenanigans on it activating, though. There we go. And last one. See? Not so bad. Push the button. For a moment there, I thought if I pushed the button, it wouldn't like open. Like if I, oh, ooh, yep. All right, can turn this thing on and off at will. Let's keep Deacon back, and well, let's check the Protectrons first. Welcomed has 4 likenesses. Reptiles got some, but not enough. Ransacks, nope. Enslaved, perhaps not. Outcasts cannot be outcast, so by process of elimination, it is released. Protectron set to maximum security mode. Any targets failing to visually authenticate will be engaged with lethal force. So yeah, let's not turn on the Securitrons. Or Protectrons. Securitrons are a lot more dangerous. Sabotage, nothing. Junktown, cannot be Junktown. The TA is in common. Consists, might be. 1 in common. Infamous. Might be infamous. It is. And we're not activating it, but it's a nice little chunk of EXP. Come on. It was right around here.
Nice.
Take it all. And since we have a settlement right outside the door, no sense in, well, leaving anything behind. I can dump it all off in a moment. Deacon, you're coming with me.
Hey,
Yeah?
come on.
Can do.
Just had to disable the security system first. What about this way? Oh, I already had the key.
I'm noticing the profound lack of darkness here.
Oh, I'm carrying too much. Deacon,
Tell me what you want.
I need you to carry stuff for me now. Get close
Let's
enough
see
so I
what I
can
got in my
pass it off. Yeah, even though I have... Wow, that fiber optic and steel is really weighing me down. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Clearing this place out is gonna take a bit. A technical document. I really do need to get back to the Pridwin someday. Got a lot of blood samples and a lot of technical documents I could just give off to them. Archives key. Nice. Now, while I may not agree completely with their mission about extermination, all of that, they still could make use of all the blood samples and the technical documents to do some good, so... And since no one else is making use of this stuff, I may as well give it to them. And since they're paying me for it, all the better.
Sweet.
Nice chunk of loot, though. Here we are. Industrial solvent. I didn't take that stuff earlier, huh? Alright. Let's see what's behind this door. Welcome, user Elisa Park. Open her up. Accessing maglocks, so this might take a bit. There we are. I wonder what the story was with you. Well, here we go.
we find people, just act like you belong. Works for me.
I don't think anyone's here, Deacon. I don't think anyone's been in here for a long time. Treasures inventory. What do we got? Central tables. Holotape instructions, welcome message, the inventory. Wow, they really statted things out here. Let's see if there's anything really useful. Nothing so far. Holotape instructions.
Welcome to the treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place in history and your own. As we laid the foundation for the world in which you live, so you too will lay a foundation for future generations. May that future be bright. On behalf of all of us in 2077, we wish you well. This is Mayor Alyssa Park, speaking for the town of Jamaica Plain.
You got me, you Jamaica Plain bastards. You got me.
Well, it's a nice little collection of stuff. Ah, hello, we have a legendary item.
Excellent.
Small chance to send targets flying! Nice. But I think that's all I'm going to take from this place. Because I don't see anything else that's remotely useful. I mean, it's a time capsule. You're not supposed to really remove too much of this stuff. So, maybe someday this place will become another museum. Maybe someday its significance will be better appreciated in a world that doesn't have to just scrounge to survive. But that'll be another time. This is a holotape. Holotapes are laser-readable media storage devices. In 2077, we used holotapes to record data in audio and data files like music, journals, even games. Well, this may seem primitive to you, 200 years in the future. This was common and popular technology in our time. You can play holotapes with the terminal on this table. Press the load button, insert the holotape into the slot, and close it. It should play automatically. Treasures terminal. Anything in it? This terminal has been provided to allow you to play the holotapes included in this exhibit. Please insert a holotape. It should play automatically. Oh. How thoughtful. But I think it's time we took our leave of this place, Deacon. I suppose while it's not a treasure that I can take with me, its cultural significance is not to be understated. I can appreciate that. What's sorry about that. Got something caught in my throat for a second. Okay, seal the place up. Seal it up. It's time to go home. Oh, not that way. Not that way. We're gonna leave this way. Anyone else wants to come to get the treasures, they're gonna have to go through all this security. Either that or they're gonna ask me. They can ask me how to get to it. Okay. Much better. Now, I'm somewhat reminded of a certain Hayao Miyazaki film. One of his first films for before Studio Ghibli. Or was it with Studio Ghibli? I'm not quite sure. But anyone who has ever seen the anime Lupin the Third would appreciate that this sounds rather familiar, doesn't it? Bunch of criminals coming to find a treasure lost in a highly secured area,
When I retire,
filled with
set up
dangers,
a maid service. Talk about demand.
and they have to compete with a certain other type of criminal that is a lot less honorable. Now, I'm not quite sure... Well, yeah, let's face it. The mercenary group before us, not that honorable, but we didn't really meet up with them. We kind of met their bodies. I don't know if we could be considered criminals ourselves. We kind of are just looting the place, but we need it to survive. But you know how it all works out. But in the end, once the treasure is found...
Hey.
What you need?
Well, I'm not going to spoil it for those
up
who have
or load
not seen the movie. It's a really nice movie. The production values are really up there, I have to say.
That's not even worth picking up, boss.
Oh, it was worth it, Deacon. It was worth it. Yep, as you may have noticed, I've cleared the place out. I used the mod Spring Cleaning to actually give this place a bit more, you know, a lot less clutter. And now we're going to continue on our way to Quincy. That's gonna be an issue and all to its own. But yeah, see Lupin III, the Castle of Cagliostro. You will like how it ends. Very charming. Very relevant. Yep, got to follow the freeway. That little coolant station. Not exactly what we're here for. Oh, there seems to be a quarry or something to the right. And I hear gunfire? Is that us, or is it them? Oh yeah, it sounds like them. Who's over here? Looks like raiders. It looks like the Brotherhood's out here as well. Do I want to get involved in this? Do I really want to get involved in this? I don't think I have a choice anymore. No more head for that one. There's one less over there. Deacon, where are you firing? Oh, looks like the Brotherhood's landing? That's quite a landing. Oh, oh. Ow. Ow. What are you doing, slug? You're not getting anywhere. Not at this range.
Having fun? Huh? I could do this all day.
Really? You didn't even last a second. I leveled up, had to drop. Avoid the explosion. Avoid the gunfire, too. Where are you? How many of there are you? Wow, there's a lot of you, actually.
Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
Finally. How many shots does it take? Are you really shooting a shotgun at me at that range? Wow, you actually needed me to reload. Run! Run! Run for your lives! You keep running, then I'm not gonna shoot you in the back. Oh, you come towards me, I'll shoot you in the front, though. Ooh. Deacon, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Ow! Ow! That's rude!
I should have a bag. Let's see if they left anything useful for us.
That was extremely rude of you. I was fine leaving alone, but you had to come swing at me as I healed Deacon. Oh. Oh dear. Huh. You guys lived here? Seriously, you guys lived out here? Aren't you all radiated ghouls or corpses by now? I mean, if you were all ghouls, I'd understand, but this does not look like something conducive to survival. In fact, it seems to be the exact opposite. Nope, sounds like the Brotherhood's taking off again. I would have appreciated the assistance earlier, but, oh. Ow. Ow.
You sure do a lot of that. Winning, that is.
Seriously? Seriously. Is that what we have to deal with? These vertebrates do not last. They do not. Okay, this place looks like a quarry, but now it looks like a radioactive dump. What were they doing over here?
You hear that?
Yeah, I did. Where are you? Are you
This is
underneath?
bullshit.
Oh yeah, you're underneath. Where's the grenade? I need a grenade over here. I think I'm too far out for my artillery to work anyways. No, you're not beneath me. Where are you? Are you in here? Seems like you are. Come on, where am I gonna pitch this?
Did you hear that?
Yep! Yeah, I kind of panic in a situation like that too.
Wrong.
Fuck, you can hide.
I'll
Think you
win.
can hide?
Again.
It's not about hiding, buddy! It's about making every shot count! I said buddy again, didn't I? Bloody hell. I gotta kick that habit. I have got to kick that habit. I don't know why I say that.
You're pretty handy with that bobby pin.
That I am. Now... This has made me consider, what am I gonna do with you, Deacon? I mean, I am gonna keep on running more missions with the railroad, but... I'm not quite sure I'm gonna keep you around to do that. I mean, I got other companions I want to meet, I want to go travel with. And you know what? Time to eat some of those squirrel bits I found. Hopefully they're not irradiated from being stuck over here. Oh yes, I have a level. And like I previously stated, I want Commando. I like my automatic weaponry for close encounters. Nothing else around here. I did see that there was a named raider by the water. I'm gonna have to get to him in a moment. Still have to clear this place out. Don't need the whiskey. You'd be surprised what you need dirty water for. Yeah, you can keep that. You can keep that. I don't want any of it. Oh, this must be the back entrance. Nope, it's on the left. Still have not reached Quincy yet, too. But then when a bunch of raiders start shooting at you, you kind of take exception to following along the trail. You tend to have other priorities. Alright, so no further issues, I would say. Oop, I didn't intend to jetpack there, I intended to jump. Oh well, doesn't matter. Does not matter in the slightest. I'm still wondering why they bother to camp out here. It sounds like this is not a place you want to stay. I mean, sure, if you don't have a choice, but even then, you made a camp out of this place. Where'd the body go? There was another body. There was a named raider. Wild tarberry. Well, may as well take it. Oh well. Even though it was a named raider, it was not a legendary raider, so it's not that big of a loss if I leave it behind. I mean, it's still technically a loss for me, but it's not that much. What is going on over there? That looks like an ominous glow of a security bot. Who are you? You're a caravan guard, huh? Alright, check my fire, check my fire! Oh, that was a missile launcher from the roofs of the steeple. Who are you? Who are you? Spot? Who's Spot? Doesn't matter, does not matter. Baker, you are hostile.
Seems we have a tail.
It's not a tail. That's a head exploding. What am I wading into here?
Go ahead, run. I need a
Oh,
break.
gunners! Oh, lovely.
5-1. You know, running away is always an option. I won't shoot. Promise.
Yeah, Deacon, you take left, I'll take right. And Spot can take the center. Well, we found Quincy! And it is crawling.
Great.
Yeah, crawling with gunners. They got plasma! They have plasma! And a lot of sturdy stuff, too. I may have to take that for my people at the castle. You know, give them something better to wear than just scraps of cloth. They took out another... I think they took out another vertibird. This place is a war zone. Oh!
Insert something Shakespearean.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. You know what? I got this critical for a reason! No more head for you. And you're helping me build my critical meter back up. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. We got my critical back up. Okay, time for a little bit of healing. Wow, they have a lot of good stuff on them. I am gonna have to come back here later for this. I don't know if I have the room. Oh. Sounds like we have someone who knows I'm here. Stairs, no. Oh, they're firing at me. I am kind of pinned down here. Take whatever's in the safe.
That is it.
That's not even. I heard something. Hopefully they'll stay gone.
Ow, ow, ow. Whoa! What is that?
Aw, we were having such a good fight.
There we go. What was that? Owie? Talk about a firefight! One less target. Where are... Whoa. Get cover. There you are. Hey, Clint! Nice power armor! Pity about the helmet! Yeah, Deacon, can you cover the front? What are you? Pizza? Oh, time to get some cover on my own end. Oh! Nice Ripper. I'll take that. Down! Oh. Keep your heads down! This is a firefight, alright. I can see why the Minutemen get pushed out of Quincy. Switch over. Where are you? It happened again. A release and no shot.
Company incoming.
Okay, good.
Here
The
I
grenade
was
missed.
wanting to spend the day
Back
with
here,
Bruce,
damn it.
and you had to ruin it. New business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, question is who's gonna pay for all the burials? I don't think there's gonna be anyone left alive to mourn these gunners. It's seriously looking like I'm gonna be wiping them all out. Oh. Oh, that's a caravan guard.
No one's getting iced on my watch.
No, there's gonna be a lot of icing. It's just gonna be on their end. Can we get out of this church at least?
Whoa, everybody stop. I got I kill you.
Anything on you, Thesa, that's nice? No. Move on.
Why is it gotta be so quiet?
That got the blood pumping.
Well, one thing to be said about... Oh. Bloody hell.
Think they run off?
Sorry, you kind of rushed up on me. You really did rush up on me. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, that mortuary idea might be a good idea now. Friendly fire. Sorry, really sorry about that. Ah. Ooh, a fat man? Nope, can't carry that. Alright.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Well, at least she doesn't seem to have minded that I shot her friend. Or fellow caravan guy. I don't know if you guys are friends. I'm not gonna presume. Spot doesn't seem to care that I accidentally shot one of the guards. So, yeah. You don't want to run up a flight of stairs like that. That's a bad idea. Well, at least I managed to wipe out the rest of the gunners in the area. We're not completely out of the woods yet. There might be more on that overpass. And I am going to get to that. Let's see who's on the bridge. Deacon, seriously? Never mind. I'll deal with this myself. Well, the gunners are...
Or what? They're protecting against.
Anyone. Everyone. They're the gunners. They don't care. As long as they got the biggest guns in the area, they...
Don't look, but I think they're being watched.
What was that? What are you doing? I can't even loot you. Do I even want to loot you? Oh, he's got... Yeah, I may as well loot you. Ooh, more stim packs. See if anyone's up top. Hello, Clint. I'll take your pistol at least. What's this? And a short laser rifle. Might leave that. For later. We're definitely coming back here for a loot run. This place is nice. Oh, we have a radio. That's got to be turned off. Alright, I seem to have dealt with the top area.
Hell yeah.
Guns and bullets. The moon. A communist doomsday device.
That issue is one of my favorites.
It would be an interesting read. For entertainment value. Certainly nothing educational in there. Clint. Personal logs. Colonel Hollis. Shame I couldn't convince Colonel Hollis to see reason, but the attack plan worked all the same. Once we blew support on the highway and took the high ground, there was nothing they could do. Garvey managed to escape with a group of the settlers, but the rest was just a bloodbath. I had them capture Colonel Hollis alive so I could prove to my new troops that I'm done with the Minutemen. Even when I put the barrel to his head, he still refused to see that this is just how the world works. If you want to bring order out of the chaos, you need strength to do it. The Minutemen don't have it anymore. The Gunners do. Captain West assures me that the troops he's given me in exchange for breaking the siege will be the chain of command, but two of the more senior troops are proving difficult. Preston. The detachment I sent after Garvey returned yesterday. They managed to pick off several more of the settlers before losing them in Jamaica Plains. Thessa is complaining that we let some of them get away, but she's still thinking like a raider. The Minutemen are done. Colonel Hollis was the last leader they had of any worth, and Preston certainly isn't going to be leading a counterattack with a bunch of wounded men and children. Thessa and Baker. We've gotten our main camp set up on the freeway here, so we can't be taken the way the Minutemen were, and I've managed to get the radio tied into an old tower to establish contact with GNN. Thessa and Baker had a long talk with Captain West, and while Baker has fallen into line, Thessa seems to be even more subordinate. Even more subordinate? Don't you mean insubordinate? Now that we're pretty well established and the troops are done setting up camp, I'm going to have to find other work for them to do. If they're busy, Thessa won't have time to rile them up. Maybe if I could keep her out of the camp for a while and Maybe if I can keep her out of the camp for a while, and the others will follow Baker's lead and stop questioning my commands. Captain West also said to check with the medic to get my blood type tattooed. Seems unnecessary, but if the gesture will convince him, it's probably worth a bit of pain. Interesting, they tattoo their blood types, huh? Intel. Quarry. I sent some scouts down the highway to check for any other nearby threats, but the only thing seems to be the quarry up the inlet. Looks to be a group of raiders, but with a good sniping position on the freeway, they won't dare try to start a fight with us. Baker fired off a few rockets down at them, nothing major, just to make sure they know what they're dealing with. Yeah, kinda ran into them. The factory. I sent Thessa out with a squad to scout to the south, mostly to get her out of my hair for a while. They've reported that there's not much out there in the marsh other than an old factory. Looks to be inhabited by the greenskins. They might cause a problem eventually, but for now, I don't think we need to pick a fight when we've got prisoners to deal with. We have prisoners? I got people to free? Atom Cats. Turns out there's a group living at the garage out on the peninsula. Calls themselves the Atom Cats, and they seem to be a pretty tight crew. The scouts have reported that their external fortifications are fairly weak, but they have several suits of power armor. Normally I say it isn't worth the trouble, but with the troops angry about losing the prisoners, it might be the distraction they needed. Alright, so no prisoners. No prisoners. They escaped. Okay, what is going on up there? What is that? What is that? Okay. Seems to be a red rocket over there. I see movement. Oh, that's just a crow on a wire. I see gunfire lights inside this warehouse. Might have to investigate that later. Well, Minutemen, your general has come in and pretty much wiped out the gunner encampment that took out Quincy. So that slight has been somewhat avenged. Oh, there was another way up here. Good to know. Right, I think I'm going to put an end to this episode right here. When we come back, we're going to be clearing out the rest of Quincy. And finally get to that sheriff's department. For now, though, I hope I've entertained you. Farewell.